Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to exciting archaeology news. In the annals of history, few names conjure as much intrigue and fascination as Cleopatra VII, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Her reign, marked by political upheaval, romantic entanglements, and strategic alliances, came to a dramatic conclusion that continues to captivate scholars and enthusiasts alike. As the final curtain fell on her remarkable life, Cleopatra's death became the subject of speculation, myth, and legend, weaving a tapestry of intrigue that endures to this day. Join us as we embark on a journey into the heart of ancient Egypt, where the mysteries of Cleopatra's death await, beckoning us to unravel the secrets of one of history's most captivating figures. In the tumultuous backdrop of ancient times, Cleopatra emerged as Egypt's final sovereign. Amidst a landscape marred by conflict and turmoil, her ascension to power symbolized hope for the restoration of Egypt's former grandeur. Yet, with Cleopatra's demise, the nation plunged into a downward spiral, marking the onset of its decline. Cleopatra's reign epitomized a fleeting era of rejuvenation, ultimately overshadowed by the looming specter of decline. Among the array of Cleopatras in history, one stands out with unparalleled significance: Cleopatra VII. Her name, derived from ancient Egyptian, translates to new goddess who loves her homeland, reflecting her profound impact on Egypt's fate. Cleopatra VII's reign was tumultuous yet pivotal, serving as a beacon of hope for the restoration of Egypt's former splendor. Cleopatra, a queen of remarkable intelligence, employed various tactics such as forming alliances, strategic marriages, and manipulation to achieve her goals. To unravel the mystery surrounding her demise, it's imperative to delve into the essence of who Cleopatra truly was. Cleopatra VII's life unfolds against the backdrop of a majestic lineage, tracing back to the illustrious Ptolemaic Empire, established by a confidant of Alexander the Great. Born into this legacy, she embodies a unique blend of Greek and Egyptian heritage, a testament to the intricate tapestry of cultures that define her identity. For over 3 centuries, her dynasty has presided over Egypt's evolution, witnessing periods of profound growth interspersed with challenges. Cleopatra's reign is attributed to her innate and acquired qualities. Her exceptional intelligence distinguishes her, having mastered various political concepts and possessing a unique talent for persuasion. Furthermore, her remarkable beauty cements her status as one of the most captivating women of her era. Legend has it that she wields an unparalleled charm, effortlessly captivating and seducing men. Cleopatra emerges as a beacon of erudition, hailed as the most cultured woman of her time. Her intellect, honed through an extraordinary education, garnered admiration and envy across ancient lands. Notably, under the tutelage of the esteemed Greek philosopher Philostratus, within the illustrious confines of the Library of Alexandria, her intellect flourished. Cleopatra's linguistic prowess further embellished her intellectual profile, rendering her a captivating orator. Fluent in a myriad of tongues, including Latin, Median, Parthian, Hebrew, Arabic, and Greek, her linguistic repertoire was unparalleled. Remarkably, she stood as the sole scion of her dynasty to master the complexities of the Egyptian tongue. This unique proficiency held significance, given the Hellenistic origins of Cleopatra's lineage, with Greek serving as the official language of her royal house. Cleopatra's upbringing, though seemingly idyllic, was overshadowed by geopolitical tensions brewing between Egypt and Rome. As Egypt flourished, Rome emerged as a formidable rival, igniting a power struggle between the two civilizations. While Rome thirsted for military conquest, Egypt sought supremacy through its rich cultural heritage and bustling trade networks. Despite Egypt's intellectual prowess, it found itself outmatched by Rome's military might. Ptolemy XII, Cleopatra's father, faced the daunting reality of Rome's dominance and was compelled to yield substantial sums of wealth to appease the Roman overlords. However, Rome's appetite for control remained insatiable, leading to the annexation of Cyprus, a significant blow to Egypt's sovereignty. Political conflicts in Egypt led to a weakening of the nation, causing Ptolemy XII to face rejection from his people. Ironically, he found refuge in Rome, a former adversary. Cleopatra's journey to Rome with her father became a pivotal chapter in her education, paving the way for her transformation into the renowned Cleopatra, Egypt's final queen. Upon her return to Egypt a year later, Cleopatra, once a young princess, emerged as a resilient young woman. The tumultuous events during her father's exile and their subsequent attempt to reclaim control marked a significant shift in her character. Cleopatra had all the assets to become an undisputed sovereign who would reign over Egypt for a long time. A long period at the head of the kingdom of the Nile seemed destined for her. However, we all know that Cleopatra's life came to an astonishing end surprisingly quickly. To understand her death, we must understand what her reign was like. Cleopatra ascended to power following her father's demise, inheriting the throne of Egypt amidst a backdrop of political turmoil. The kingdom, already beset by internal strife during her father's rule, found itself further weakened by ongoing power struggles. Adhering to the Ptolemaic tradition, permitting unions between siblings, Cleopatra entered into marriage with her brother Ptolemy XIII. However, their union soon became fraught with tensions as they vied for supremacy over Egypt's governance. In Cleopatra's tumultuous story, the looming dominance of her brother becomes a cause for concern. Fearing his ambition for sole rulership, Cleopatra opts for a strategy of tarnishing his reputation through whispers and political maneuvering. However, the odds are stacked against Cleopatra. The prevailing favor toward her brother, attributed to societal biases, proves insurmountable. Cornered and facing the imminent prospect of confinement in Alexandria's dungeons, Cleopatra is compelled to make a hasty escape to Syria, seeking refuge from the impending threat to her safety. In ancient Syria, fate intertwined the lives of Cleopatra and Julius Caesar, the esteemed consul of Rome. Their encounter marked the genesis of Cleopatra's inaugural romance, a pivotal chapter that would alter the course of history. Amidst familial discord and political upheaval, Julius Caesar discerned an opportunity to extend the dominion of the Roman Republic. Moved by Cleopatra's plight, he resolved to aid her in reclaiming the throne of Egypt. With resolve and determination, Julius Caesar embarked on a journey to Egypt alongside Cleopatra, journeying back to the illustrious city of Alexandria. Regrettably, Ptolemy XIII sought to rule independently, leading him to lay siege to the city. Amidst the walls of Alexandria, Cleopatra and Caesar found themselves entangled in a fateful connection. Liberation arrives with Caesar's legions, Ptolemy's demise, and Cleopatra's ascent to the Egyptian throne. The intricate web of power, betrayal, and destiny weaves their story, with love emerging amidst the political turmoil. After Caesar's demise, Cleopatra's union with Mark Antony solidified her dominion over Egypt. Antony ascended as consul of the Second Roman Triumvirate and assumed governance over Egypt, fostering a profound bond with Cleopatra. Their connection burgeoned into an immediate love affair, intertwining romance with political aspirations. Cleopatra and Antony harbored a shared vision, the revitalization of Egypt's once grandeur. Through a series of wars and strategic political alliances, Egypt experienced a revival, reclaiming its former glory, reminiscent of an era under Alexander the Great. The empire's boundaries expanded significantly, bolstering its military prowess and reigniting economic prosperity. Yet, in an unexpected turn, this final chapter in Egypt's resurgence, despite its role in restoring the nation's prestige, concluded tragically with the demise of Cleopatra. In the era of Cleopatra and Mark Antony, Egypt thrived, becoming a formidable force, arousing envy and concern in Rome, notably for Octavian, a member of the Roman Triumvirate. This ignited the Second Roman Civil War, a struggle for dominance marked by envy and power plays. The conflict lingered in uncertainty until the pivotal Battle of Actium, where the destiny of Egypt and Cleopatra hung in the balance. This monumental clash, unfolding both on land and sea, endured for hours, shaping the course of history. Ultimately, the outcome of this battle not only determined the fate of Egypt, but also sealed the romantic saga of Cleopatra and Mark Antony. As the battle rages on, countless men meet their fate, and the clash of ships echoes in the chaos. After relentless combat, Octavian gains a decisive upper hand, particularly at sea. In a desperate bid to escape, Mark Antony and Cleopatra flee to Egypt. Tragically, fate intervenes as a tempest tears the lovers apart. Weeks later, Mark Antony arrives in Egypt, only to be met with devastating news. Rumors swirl that Cleopatra has taken her own life. Overwhelmed by grief and loss, Mark Antony is left with nothing but despair. Consumed by sorrow, he resolves that there is no place for him in this world without his beloved. In a final act of love and desperation, he embraces death, choosing to join Cleopatra in eternity. Cleopatra's alleged demise sparked a wave of grief, but the truth unraveled a tale of heartbreak and defiance. Upon learning of her lover's tragic end, she was consumed by unrelenting sorrow. Her soulmate's departure left her bereft, stripping away all semblance of joy and contentment. Yet, amidst her anguish, another threat loomed large: Octavian's impending assault on Alexandria, poised to deliver the final blow to Egypt's queen. Refusing submission to her foes, Cleopatra resolved to meet her fate with unwavering dignity. Rather than yield to defeat, she embraced the prospect of a valiant end. However, her defiance required careful planning, as Octavian's spies lurked in the shadows, vigilant and relentless. With cunning resolve, Cleopatra orchestrated a clandestine scheme to evade her pursuers and orchestrate her own demise. Entrusting a loyal servant with a fateful task, she requested a basket of figs concealing the deadliest serpent procurable. In this daring act, Cleopatra seized control of her destiny, determined to confront her fate on her own terms. In the midst of political turmoil and a poignant love saga, Cleopatra's demise unfolds in a chilling encounter with a legendary serpent. Historians widely concur that the creature she encountered was none other than the notorious royal cobra. As her loyal handmaiden sacrifices herself, Cleopatra, driven by grief and desperation, reaches into the fateful basket, sealing her fate with a fatal bite. Thus, against the tumultuous canvas of ancient politics and romance, the curtain falls on the life of one of history's most renowned figures. Cleopatra, despite her historical importance, often faces distorted portrayals influenced by biased accounts, primarily from Roman perspectives and ancient records. In modern times, scholars passionately work to reassess and reinterpret her legacy, delving into archaeological discoveries, linguistic analyses, and a thorough re-examination of historical records. This dedicated scholarly endeavor strives for a nuanced understanding of Cleopatra's achievements and challenges as a female ruler in a patriarchal society. By unraveling the mysteries surrounding her life, experts aim to present a more accurate and comprehensive depiction, illuminating the intricacies of her rule and the profound impact she left on the ancient world. In the end, Cleopatra's passing not only concluded her remarkable journey, but also heralded the fall of the Ptolemaic kingdom and Egypt's integration into the Roman Empire. Her impact, both as a monarch and as a woman navigating the complex web of politics, has endured through the ages, sparking numerous artistic, literary, and cinematic creations. Cleopatra's demise is a tapestry woven with love, power, and betrayal. Her entanglements with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony set the scene for the fateful Battle of Actium. Whether she met her end by the venomous bite of an asp or through another avenue, her choice to take her own life stands as a symbol of her defiance against her adversaries. Contemplating Cleopatra's mysterious passing evokes the timeless fascination surrounding this extraordinary queen and the lasting impact she made on history's canvas.